And we're back. Another unboxing. We have the Tomei Exhaust Manifold for SR20DET. All of them. S13, 14, 15, 180. You know what sucks? I gotta open this and it has a nice... You see what we do for you guys? Well, maybe you're gonna be the customer that buys this and you're gonna notice that these are already open. Sorry. Okay. All right, let's see what you get. Whoa. Okay, this is different. This is different. Let's see here. I'm gonna crack this open too. The stuff we do for you guys on these unboxing videos. I'm gonna get so many emails. It looks like someone went through my product before you shipped it. Well, we did. Okay, hardware. Hardware, goodie bag. Manifold gasket and manifold. It's taped to it. Let's get this box out of the way. Ooh, what is this? Mystery. Some of you know what that is. Okay, let's start. Let's start with the goodie bag. Okay, good old Tomei USA, they love to give you guys stickers. So, lucky for you sticker lovers out there, you should have no problem with ordering Tomei parts. Look at this. How ridiculous is this? So, if you like stickers, definitely order Tomei parts. Me, these are all going in the garbage. Instructions, again, online. They don't give you instructions anymore. 2022, you all should have a phone. If you don't, probably shouldn't be throwing money at a car. Get your priorities figured out. Look at that. License plate frame. TomeiUSA.com. Pretty nice. This is actually a pretty nice one. Okay, here's another little thing. I don't know who's gonna put this on their car. We have one customer that put this on their car. But this is a badge. Alright, you can put this on anything. I've seen people put them on their trunk lids. I'm sure it's got 3M tape. I mean, hell, you could put it on your door at your house, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. It is nice of them, though, to include all that stuff. Okay, let's get down to the important stuff. Hardware and the mystery box. Okay, I'm not gonna open this, so we're gonna go through this. They're giving you studs, 4 studs. These are going to be for the turbo hot side inlet, so you don't have to worry about getting those. They're even giving you crush washers, which is extremely nice of them because let's say you had this on a stock setup car. There you have a stock 240 with the SR20, or you have a stock Sylvia or whatever, and you're going to install this. You're going to need to replace those washers. Those crush washers on the water lines, the oil lines. So that's really nice of them to include that. I did not expect that. You also have turbo gaskets as well. Hot side turbo inlet gasket, which you will need to replace. And then you have, it looks like the cold side turbo inlet gasket. I'm assuming they're expecting you to have to remove this, so they're giving you a new one to replace it with. You're also getting the metal turbo locking plates that hold the turbo on when you mount it. They're pretty much giving you a complete kit. Chris, you think there's anything they forgot in this kit?
I probably would have included locking nuts.
Yeah, okay, there's one thing. The stock nuts that hold the turbo to the manifold are not the best, and they don't include any. So we have those on our website too. We have metal locking nuts, so you could try to use those. Those would work flawlessly. Next, mystery box. You gotta be careful when you open this one. This is heat wrap. They include this in case you're one of those people that want to wrap all the runners on the manifold and keep the heat inside to help spool the turbo faster. and to help keep heat away from your brake master cylinder and, you know, everything else that's in there in the engine bay. They give you these cable ties to put that on. This is a messy job. It's not fun, and wear gloves because there's fiberglass everywhere in here, so it's gonna get all over your hands and you're gonna have a miserable night.
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Pro tip. Heat wrap. Dunk this in a bucket of water
Yeah.
before you do it.
Why?
So there's not loose fiberglass flying everywhere and you don't get itchy.
Yeah, it'll help.
Or you put baby powder on your arms.
Do both.
Do it all.
Get that baby powder.
Get the hazmat suit.
Get the hazmat suit. Dump this in water. It'll calm the particles down from flying all over the place while you're doing this. Or just don't use it. You don't have to use it. And after you see this manifold, you're not going to want to use it. All right, let's do this. One more piece, and then the manifold. This is the manifold gasket they include. This looks like a very nice gasket. So, another thing you don't have to buy. For all I know, this is from Nissan directly. I'm gonna assume it's not, but it's very close. It's a multi-layer gasket. It's pretty much just like the S15 one, the factory S15 one, which is the best one you can get. So you won't need to get a gasket, it comes with it. Tomei USA really did a good job with this. Alright, here she is. This is it, the Tomei bottom mount exhaust manifold gasket. I mean, wow. Manifold, not the gasket. This is the gasket for SR20DET. So what's one of the benefits of this manifold? Why would you get this over an ISR $300 manifold? Well, one of the benefits for me would be that you could keep the stock location catch can. Most people call it a catch can. I believe it's an air oil separator, but actually, come over here. We got one there. We can mock this up. So this is where it sits on the car. Now usually, in an S13, you have a air oil separator catch can type piece that sits right here. I believe you can use this. Chris, is that a fact?
What's that?
Can you use the stock air oil separator? Oh, we have one, so we'll line it up. Okay, here's the stock part. And it fits, right? Does it fit?
It fits.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to fit. So you can keep this and not have to worry about running, because usually what people will do is they'll run a hose. Well, I remember what I did. I straightened this pipe that goes to the block. I straightened that out, and then I ran a hose that comes up and goes to the T-fitting that goes here. And you know, you got to put heat wrap on it and all that, which, yeah, that's okay, but now you don't have a baffle. That's supposed to baffle the oil, so you want to keep that. So this is, you know, they designed a product that can work with the stock components, you know, and it is a really nice piece. Another benefit of this manifold, a brace. As everyone knows, these manifolds, not this one in particular, but aftermarket exhaust manifolds tend to crack. So some companies like to put bracing anywhere they can. I haven't heard of one of these cracking, but you know, I'm sure it's possible. There's just so much weight, depending on your setup. Because what people do is they'll put this manifold on, they'll throw the turbo on, they'll have the outlet, a down pipe, no flex pipe, missing exhaust hangers, and then the manifold cracks, and they wonder why. Well, the reason is you have a full exhaust system with half the hangers missing, no flex pipes, and you're drifting around and bouncing. All that weight is bouncing, and it's gonna pick the weakest point, and the weakest point is usually these runners, or the welds right here. I guess that's just a little side thing. You know, that's probably why a lot of these manifolds are cracking. Sometimes you can't do anything about it, but these manifolds are not cracking, but aftermarket manifolds crack. The flanges look awesome. They're thick. Nice. Inside is very nice. This is smoothed out as much as it could be. Yeah, it's a pretty quality piece. You know, you're spending a decent amount of money on this versus an ISR manifold, so you should be getting something that's a lot better. And from the looks of it, they spent a lot of time on this. So I think this was revised once or twice over the last few years. So maybe I'm used to the old one. Like, I'm pretty sure this plate is new. And you can remove this plate so that you can run the heat wrap around it, and then you bolt it back on, and it's got a film cup. Please make sure to take this off, guys, before you start your engine, because that's not going to be fun. One thing I forgot to mention, you might run into problems if you put this manifold on your car and you don't have the Tomei turbo outlet that they sell. We did another video on that, and you guys probably will see that. What happens is this manifold clocks the turbo slightly different than a factory one. So when it does that, it moves the turbo outlet a little closer to the transmission. And you might have a clearance issue. You can usually solve it by either grinding the bell housing down a little or hitting the outlet with a hammer, making a dent. Or you could just buy this and the Tomei turbo outlet, and it'll work flawlessly. We actually have a car over here that we are going to show you. So this was just installed on this car. This car's got a Tomei turbo as well, but we used the outlet on this one, and you know, the downpipe lines up perfectly fine now. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. You might want to get the turbo outlet to, you know, place your downpipe in the right spot when you get this manifold. Damn, I wish we had a sound clip, but this car's not done yet. Alright, I guess that's it. And that's the Tomei exhaust manifold for SR20.